You already know. Easy A in the house. I want to thank my Lord, Jesus, God, my ancestors, the archangels, the angels, the my extended ancestors, all of creation that's on the divine or doing their job that they're supposed to be doing in, in God's will and in faith. As long as you're doing that, we're one and the same. We striving for greatness. We striving for purity. We striving for truth. We we striving for heaven in every sense of our imagination. I got a hard one today because I take life serious. All life is precious life. Like I said, I've been searching. I've been searching deeply for God, and He started to awaken me or open my eyes to stuff that I already knew. I knew something was going on. I knew something, someone evil or, how you say, hurt, damaged, broken was or was in my midst. I was intimate with it. I was. I'm not gonna say manipulated. I was gonna say manipulated to having kids with the individual, but it was willing. I did love whatever I saw. And I saw greatness. I seen possibilities with my my daughter's mother, my twin's mother. I did. I spoke of, I spoke into my life. I did did things like that unconsciously. I, I, my daughters also prophesied or manifested everything that I said about that whole situation has actually came into play. So I have no doubts in manifestation abilities that God actually touched a nigga in more than one ways. And like I said in other videos, completely ardent, completely mind blown, completely humbled. Because though I have sat here and you know doing throughout life and seeing different situations, seeing how the privileged or the so-called privilege was to able to break the law in more ways than one, and was secure with it. Like they had no worries that you know that was also illusion. God is great. That's how deep illusions are. That is, and this, and you can actually like as I'm saying what I'm saying, this pop up in my head. You, everything is illusion, basically. Wherever your mind focus on and perceive, and I mean not just your mind, but total being, your feelings, your emotion is in it. You seeing it, you feeling it, you either or, you know experience. All right, there's sayings that when you fear something, that you normally draw it either to a person that you fearing or fearing something happening to, or to yourself. Whatever situation that terrifies you, that your mind decided to put together that didn't happen to you, but you might have known somebody that experienced that or heard about it, and it could be a terrifying thing, right? Because nobody wants to be violated, however the violation is. Period. All right. And like I was saying, that everything is an illusion. So if everything is an illusion, then everything is mind, body, soul, and spirit. We can actually change what we want to change because we in tune, really truly in tune and harmonious with the universe. The universe actually is well, the universe is created by God, but the universe is made to work with us. For real. It's made. It's genetically made. It's really coded to work with us if we work within the system the right way. Everything has rules. Everything have order to the rules, and if you actually follow the rules, first you got to acquire the rules because society got us believing that we just born and we experience life. But we don't experience life. We actually create life. And if we was actually taught this from kids as a reality, and everybody that what you call it that is teaching it has already lived it as a reality, then it will be reality, and we all could get there. It's that reality is not far. It's not far. We all know what we want and what we don't want, and 9 times out of 10, that's a lot that we have in common. Everybody want a roof over their head. Everybody want food, will be able to eat when they need to eat, when they want to eat, or whatever they want to eat when they want to eat it. Everybody want to be able to enjoy whoever they want to enjoy themselves around and truly enjoy themselves, but not just the ones that we choose. But imagine where you could get along with everybody, even if you have disagreements, because disagreement is not far fetched. Y'all just see it from a different perspective. But if you look at it, you can see where that person reality or his viewpoint is coming from. And if you can't, you have to ask them to explain it. Why do they see it that way? Then you'll hear his process or her process to where they made their hypothesis you know on how they see it. And it's not meant for you to change it. It's just meant for you to hear it and see the other side, which you actually know the other side because you would define to the side that you call it that it was just brought up. You at odds with it, but I'm, it's hard to say this because you can't say it's wrong, but you also can't say it's right. The only way you could say it's wrong if it's right if you actually adapt it into your system and have understanding of it. Like you got people, and I'm not glorifying it, and just recording. You got some people that steal to survive. That's a reality because of their situation, that they find themselves in, and they don't see another way out of it, or they're afraid to go that path. Who knows? I can't speak on a specific person, but I know or think how I would feel if I was in those people's shoes. Like for real. Like all right, the person that you interacting with or talking to, and y'all have different points of views or whatever situation. And you don't have to go into an argument, but if you go, y'all have to, different views on whatever topic y'all talking about. You're both actually enlightening each other. And the reason why I say that, some of the, you know, disagreements is because we never thought of that or seen it in that perspective or that light. If we liked it or not, if we agree with it or not. But a lot of things that we learn is through other people and things that we pick that we adapt to ourselves. Everybody here done had many different teachers of many different things that stuck or that you grabbed and put to use until it was no longer able to be used. Right? You could know something the wrong way, and then somebody come and shows you the right way. It's not that you couldn't do what you was doing because you was actually you know performing whatever task you had put your mind to. It just wasn't done in the right way. So you just, but yet it still worked. So I mean, you had an ingenuity. You thought outside the box. You created a way when it wasn't no way because you knew something. When you try to put it together through trial and error, something wasn't clicking right, and you know you didn't at that time, you didn't find the right way, but you found the way. So that's genius. And also, in a situation where another person don't know what you know, your information still will help that individual because it actually works. It's just done in a different way. Like there's many different things that we have here that's the exact same thing, but made in a different way. And this is just truth. Like I said, I speak truth. I speak common sense. I speak, and it's not that. I'm crazy smart or whatever. This is just things that I picked up, and you know, like me, sometimes we forget that what you learned, the next person didn't learn, or when the time that you learned it, that person might have didn't learn it. They might be learning it because you enlightening them to it. Everybody have their own time. Everybody have their own reason to acquire those informations, and sometimes it might not happen in your lifetime to acquire that information. But if you a person that's curious and you know like to search and get information, useful information that you know that can better one's life, to better your situation, to and it's not easy because, like I said, we wasn't taught that. We naturally do it. Like I said, the person that you are is what you picked up from the different individuals that you interacted with that you felt was valid, and you either grew it or you disacknowledged it, and that's just truth. Like I said, y'all can argue with me all day, be mad at me, but y'all know what I'm saying is straight fact. and that's what needs to be changed because truth, you can't fight truth. And the people that is giving out truth or have an understanding of truth, when you do this advice, I can't, and I believe that y'all will know this. Just pass on the truth, and and you see that the individual is on, you know, coming at you or really having a hard time accepting, your ideology, or vice versa, it's time to step back. Like it was just a conversation. Number one. Number two, you living whatever you, like I said, your manifestations, whatever your mind, however your mind processes things and makes reality, it's a reality. Anything that you do multiple times on a consistent becomes a habit. And the world has a lot to habit. Every human being has a lot to habit because we a creature of habit. For real. We cook, we clean, we take care of ourselves. We bring just like every other that you call a living animal or species. We all do our thing as far as hygiene, living arrangements, and and so on, family and whatever else, social and life. But like I said earlier, this one is heavy, and I know I went into like a whole lot of other stuff, whatever. But that's just the person that I am because I do value life. But the people that's doing witchcraft, dark work, especially the ones that's been doing it against me, and I still invite whoever decides, the dog workers that decide to want to step up to the plate and make a name for themselves. It's I, you know, I have knowledge. God's God speaks. God Spirit speaks. You just have to listen. You know, the Bible. it's broken up, but it's still valid as long as you're learning what you need to learn. Like I said, it will lead you to where it needs to lead you, but you have to be open mind. You have to be able to change your belief when you know it's right to do so, right? And it's only right to be right with whatever you do. Like I said, we nobody's perfect. We all do things half-assed somewhere down the line. But if we know how to do it the right way, it's best to do it the right way because then you don't have no problems later because you've been doing it the right way. There is no flaws in the design, in the format, in the process. So that saves you in the long run. Another little jewel. But to the witch, to the the witches and warlocks, to the dark war, workers in those fields, in His Word, He says, "Suffer not witches to live, witches and warlocks to live." He didn't mean that in the sense of all witches and warlocks. He meant it strictly for y'all because the ones that's actually doing healing, doing protection, doing seeing seeing truthfully, using their gift divinely, being guided divinely, with no malice, no trickery, no ill intent, because intentions is it's everything. Your mind, what you thought about, how you planned it, how you if it's wicked, you done did some planning, like real. Um, with the light, you do some planning. You can do some planning, but with the light, you really don't have to do any planning because you working out of truth. You working out of love. You working with the universe, and the universe is going to work with you in kind. But but there's prayers in the Bible that you don't think that I know of, or right now the collective don't know of. But get into the Bible, start doing your prayers, and you already know prayers. The whole book of Psalms is nothing but prayers, but the whole book is a prayer. The whole book is a map on how to live, what to do and what not to do, and see how living in your pure state at your pure at any time and as you go in your life to keep evolving to be even greater, you will prosper. You will see the abundance. You will see the love. You will see it, it will engulf you because you saying it, you putting it out there. But we got witches and warlocks that's on the dark side that have already lost the battle, and this is what I'm talking about. To the witches and warlocks that's on the dark side that already know that y'all lost the battle. Your time has been up. Your time, which you call your window, has been closed. The door has been closed. The chosen ones have done turned their back and not coming running to y'all or bowing down to y'all, or even thinking about y'all. But y'all still going, and y'all know in the Bible, it calls for your death, and that's serious. And the only thing you have to do is confess, go to the individual, and you know, let them know, yo, I've been doing witchcraft on you, and yo, I'm sorry, and judge them now. And even do that, do that regard. And I believe y'all have already, but y'all didn't get your way, and y'all started wilding out again because he wants to see how truthful you are. He already know what's in your heart. Now, if you're truthful, you gonna go and expose yourself to the person that did you no wrong, that you did a lot of wrong to. I mean, if it was done to y'all, y'all would be wanting blood. Y'all be, Lord, y'all have been in the prayer already. Y'all already said the prayer already. I wouldn't be here if I was a dark one and what you call the things that y'all have done. Y'all have put me in the ground already. Y'all have been, God, this is your last warning from me. You see how I'm going. You see how I'm going about it. I set out a challenge to people that I don't even know, and I'm talking about worldwide. Y'all want it? Come on, let's get it. But when I decide to talk to my heavenly Father in His own words, asking Him to fulfill His word, and that's what He loves to do, is fulfill His word. It glorifies Him. It strengthens my faith even more because He's showing His ability. He's what you call it. He's telling you, I love you. What? You think I ain't running with that? You think I ain't running with that? And like I said, it's in His word to end y'all. And it's not even us to end y'all. It's just the prayer calling judgment on y'all, on the ones that just adamant, stubborn, heart closed off, heart dead, hollow, already taken, already possessed. So only thing I'm doing is getting rid of the vessel. I'm not what you call it. I'm not putting y'all to death. Y'all not even in the vessel. Y'all already sold your souls and trapped on the other side, and this thing is in your body doing what it wants to do. And by me being light or us being light, it's passionate and lustful to feed off of us. I have always been a person, like I said, eye for eye. You come for me. I have no problem with putting you down, and if I have to go to jail, I sit up in jail. Yo, 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 you got cigarettes? You got any weed? Yo, what we cooking tonight? Oh, for real, for real, like, and that's from any section. I wouldn't be from. I could talk to the Bloods. I could be the Muslims. I could talk to the Crips. I could be with the Latin Kings. I could be with the Nietas. I could be with the MS-16 or whatever. Like I have no problems. Like as far as that. But that's not somewhere I would want to be. That's not something I would want to do. That's not something that I'm professing or even trying to manifest. Right. I wouldn't lose no sleep. I know that situation is gone. And now I have the weapon to use and able to walk free. If you could, I'm not on camera. I'm not on. If you, uh, I, I don't have no gunpowder on my hands. I don't have to travel to this house, that house, this house, that house. Because like I told you that the last time. If a nigga like me, once I start, it will be a domino effect. That I'll be on some John Wick shit. Where it'll be a constant movement. It is no rest. This me do this. Okay, now from there. Okay, I gotta go get this. Oh, now I got that. Oh, now I gotta go get this. Oh, now I got that. Because they gonna give me the same time, right? But I don't have to do that. I've been really trying to stay away from losing myself that way. Not that I don't feel jail. I've been to jail a couple of times. Never upstate, but up north or anything like that. But like, I know I'm gonna live. I don't. I don't have problems like that. I don't have problems with nobody, so nobody's gonna have a problem with me. They might have a problem that I'm able to be around everybody, but I'm not the only neutral person in jail. You got people that don't run with nobody, but yet they still surviving. They ain't going through no bullshit. And I will be one of those people. Just know that, like for real, for real. But now that's even off my conscience. I don't even have to worry about that. I just talk to my God, use His own words out of His own book. Not with it, well, not with malice, but what you call reminding him, like, Lord, what you call you be cool, right? Like, you, I am who I am. I know, what you call, I know I ain't bugging. Like, I've been letting this go on for a little long right about now. Like, if I'd have had this information, I'd have been like, okay, oh, for real, thank you, Lord, because that's what I'm telling you now. Thank you, Lord, for allowing me to have this information. So, my God, put the weapon in my hand. Right? I don't know how much longer I'm gonna suffer. I've been tired. I'm trying to give y'all grace. I'm trying to, I want my brothers and sisters to wake up, realize they falling. And if you don't know what you're supposed to do, it's out here. I just put it out there in the straight truth. You could, you get, and if I got the information there's more than one person that got that information, so you can do your research, which you should have did before you came for me in the first place. Do your research, find out that it's true, and know that I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I'm a sweetheart. But I'm like, for real, do you know how long a nigga been playing it, like you say, pussy or soft or weak? And it's not that I've been playing weak, because I've been telling y'all, I've been showing y'all that for real. And I walk alone. I do have friends that will do crazy shit. A lot of friends that will do crazy shit for a nigga. But I don't run to them. I don't need to run to them. Why? Why do I need to run to them? I'm a force my own. I'm a force on my own. Real. I'm a person that watch the light go out your eyes, man. But in righteousness, not because I wanted to, it's because you put your enough is enough. Enough is enough. Right? I'm not begging. I'm asking y'all to save yourselves, because I'm not gonna go out the year with this still going on, and we and next month is here. Hope I don't pray on the 30th. Better hope I don't pray in the first week. But I'm telling y'all, fall back, fall back. That's that shows more strength than anything. And the ones that don't fall back, we know who y'all are. We know y'all true demons. The ones that can hear me, the ones that do what they need to do for themselves to save themselves. So that's who this is for. For the ones that they could save themselves, that could wake up because you know what the hell is going on. Your asses is being whipped. Karma is a motherfucker. Then what can you do about it? So good luck to you. And the ones that ain't here in spirit, my my deepest sympathies. But the thing that's inhabiting your vessel, pretending to be you, living your life the way it wants to live your life, it will be over for you. I'm gonna be on my constant scene shit. My name is Isa. Whispering in their ears and all the hell bugging the hell like, oh man, why did I even bother? Yeah, why did I even bother? So with God love, with strength and truth, you know, I, I don't know what else to say. Like that's my end note. Like we not playing, bro. We not playing, sis. I don't care if it's family. I don't care who it is. Who it is. It's reckoning time. It's reckoning time.